of my face is red, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I tell you.
Give him half. Oh my god.
Welcome back to Pretty Much Experts.
Oh my god.
I'm Robert John, still locked down Toronto, Canada. This is Skyler with the fucking bong rip. How you doing there?
Oh, with a clogged bong. Like I was just pulling so hard on her. Hey everybody.
And we got Mike with a little fucking cute sailor hat on. What's going on there, dude?
Oh yeah, I had to lead with that. Well, I'm doing fashion. I'm gonna show you my legs again.
We don't want to see those legs.
I don't care. I don't care. The one time a year I do fashion, I'm doing it.
You wear your pajamas on the show.
You know, fashions.
Don't do fashion.
Fashion's G, man. Fashion's hard G.
So why don't you tell the people that are
Holy
listening?
fuck, can you hear that wind going right now?
I was gonna ask
in
the
gale
same
force
thing.
winds
Same.
right now.
I think this window's gonna break. I'm gale force.
Oh yeah, we're gale force here too.
Wow.
Holy shit.
It's nationwide wind.
Hopefully it
Dude,
blows all.
it's
Hopefully it
shaking
blows
the
all that COVID away.
Hey.
Hopefully it blows this dumb hat off my head.
It won't. That thing's on
Hopefully into a
tight.
fire.
Into a fire?
Yeah. So, like nobody's getting it. Yeah. So for the people listening, Mike's wearing a cute little sailor bucket hat that's got camo on it, and also wearing matching
Yeah, I love
camo jeans.
And the hat barely fits, let's be honest.
Not jeans.
This is a little,
Jeggings.
like,
It looks
child's
like
hat,
when you
squoze
put a
on.
condom on the tip of your head.
Yeah.
When you put a condom
What
on the
are you
tip of
talking
your
about?
penis
It's
and
plenty
just-
big.
It's not
Yeah.
plenty
Look,
big.
it's plenty big. I go all the way down to the eyebrows.
The bucket,
Fashion,
the
bud.
bucket part is like an
Okay.
inch long because it barely gets on your head.
Well, it's because it's not it's a fucking like one of these hats.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm not gonna wear
it's
it
a
like that.
fedora. You're wearing like a fucking cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing it like an 8-year-old kid. Okay, it looks fucking cool, so fuck off.
It's fashion.
It's fashion. This is how I do fashion, RJ.
Yeah.
Do you have a matching camouflage mask for COVID?
You know what? This is actually a 99-cent store hat.
Yeah.
Not a dollar store. 99-cent store hat, and it had a bug net that I had to cut out. The whole thing had like a slide a bug
Like
net
over your
around head.
face? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's made of. I would argue that it's made of some kind of burlap. It is the roughest material in the world.
Wow.
It's like if they took burlap and made some kind of sheet out of it and then made it into a hat.
I mean,
Yeah.
I might take a second and dig in the closet and grab my bucket hat that I wore last summer. That I got
grab
at.
your bucket hat.
I got it at.
faggot.
I got it at 7-Eleven, and it's not quite a
There
99.
you go. It's the same shit.
It's not a 99-cent store hat. It was like a $6.99 hat. It did me well.
But it's
Maybe
the same quality
Oh, yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
I bet.
I was outside a lot. I needed a little bucket hat.
That's it, you need it. That's it. I'm looking forward to this summer, you know? I'm wearing my bucky.
I'm gonna
my bucky out.
bust my
It sucks
bucky
so
out.
that you can't wear that in the rain or it would fill up.
Yeah, that's what you do. And you just make a little trough in the back to pour it out.
Oh wow, yeah, like a little Easter.
A little mouth, a little mouth scoop.
That's actually kind of brilliant. Like if you just had like a tube down your back, maybe it's some sort of
The
canister
tube.
on your taint to receive it. I don't know.
It's like those actual sailor hats. They're like this, but then they have the mullet out the back, a long mullet, right? That
Nice,
lets
yeah.
it drain. Like if you think of an East Coaster, right?
Yeah, I saw a person today with a mullet, and I don't know if it was like an older woman or a younger man.
Perfect.
Oh, you
He
never
was
know.
Also wearing a mask.
It's
and not that
12.
it
You can't
matters,
tell anyway.
But it was just this like perfect mullet. Like it even looked like they had like the Caesar flip
Oh,
at the
nice.
front.
Yeah.
And then like just flowing out the back, and it was just like, wow, that's good on you. Good for you.
I've been
You know what I mean?
I've been doing the like when I cut my hair, I just cut above the ears lately. I'm gonna grow back the like summer mullet.
Dude,
Oh,
we've
nice.
talked about this. Like, I wanted to. My
I
heart was in
know.
the right place. And it's like, and then it gets to that medium length, and your whole, like, I didn't do above the ears. I just let it all buck, and I was like, I'm gonna let it all buck, because then it's like, then I can do the mullet.
Then you
I
get
can
to mold
decide
it.
what dude, I couldn't even get past the 2-month mark. It looked like a fucking retard. I'm just gonna say it. I look like a retard. You know? Yeah, I'm saying this about myself.
Well, I
people.
mean-
I also called RJ a faggot earlier. I said faggot a couple times
right.
now, and I'm leaning into it.
That's your
This
shtick.
is our. We might do a rebrand here. We have to talk about it today.
Oh, yeah.
So
Talk about it here live.
Talk about it in your
talk about it
life.
live. There's gonna be a lot more faggots and stuff being thrown around.
I don't know about
regardless
that.
If we rebrand, because I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care anymore.
This
I'm
is
I
attached
told
to
you,
my,
I'm
like,
fucking
art
gay, so I
career.
get to use all that
Yeah,
shit.
you can say all that you want. I'm not gonna.
I can say it.
I'm
I'm
a
a homo.
public
I'm a
figure.
faggot. So it's like,
Yeah, we all
whatever.
are, but I don't want to say
Yeah.
it out loud.
Yeah.
Or I can
I
think
don't
about
care.
that myself as much as I want, but I don't want to
Well,
say.
we thinking about you too, bud.
Yeah, I know.
Just gonna say it. Yeah, I don't care. You live in a different world than me, and
I
I'm
do.
not ever gonna live in that
I
world.
don't-
So
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, everyone
Cancel
lives
me.
in their own world.
Yeah. Yeah, you got people that have expectations for you that are gonna be mad at you. You got a career that you're trying to build. I get it. I
I'm
get
doing my
it.
thing. I
know?
mean, speaking of like F words, Skyler was just talking about the Justice League. Do you want to pivot to that?
Yeah, talking about F.
I'm gonna. If we pivot to that, you know how many F words I'm gonna be using here, bud? If we got to talk about the fucking Justice League for even 5 more minutes, you want me just to get it over with? Just say it 10 times in a row and then
No,
it's done?
That's fine.
No?
We can let's pivot past the Justice League.
Pivot right past it. No, you guys can go into it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm telling you right now. I might save it to the end, but I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your hair doesn't look that bad though, RJ. If you want to pivot back, if you want to do another reverse 180 back, yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
I'm growing it out.
Double back.
But that's what
double
you're
pivot.
doing. Just let her buck. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just shaving the sides down. Gonna grow the mullet out. Keeping it nice and hot blonde. Go for that, Kiefer Sutherland look. Real hot dude look,
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I just want to look like a hot dude.
I'd know because I'm a faggot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to look
Up
like a
to
dude
for
I'd want to
fucking-
have sex with.
Ugh.
Yeah, totally. Totally. I mean, actually, you know what? That's kind of what we're all doing, and in regards to like regarding our own personal,
Yeah.
like, our own self-care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're only doing as much to be like, I want to be a dude that I would have sex with.
Right.
You know?
I mean, you have your little
If I
cute
saw
bucket
me-
hat on, and you're like, I'd fuck that dude.
Jesus.
I mean, I would fuck this dude. Really? Yeah.
I'd just pull
Leave the
that,
hat
I'd, approach that man in a bar, grab him by the bucket ears, and lower the head to like a
Cartwheel
nice,
right into a 69. Yeah.
pull him down. Yeah.
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone else wants to come give it a go, you know.
That's what the
Hat
hat's
stays
for.
on though.
That's what the
hat
hat's
and
for.
shirt.
The whole upper body is staying on.
Whole upper body staying on though, bud. Give it a
Makes
go.
there's less to put on afterwards. I like it.
I don't know if I
Oh,
told
yeah,
you guys this
that,
story.
and It's also still winter.
But a few months ago, I was like fooling around with a lady friend, and she was like, "Do you want to like talk dirty?" And I just like looked at her and made eye contact. I'm like, "I'm gonna worm my penis out of my jeans and spread open your vagina." She just looked at me like she's gonna throw up.
Yeah. What part got you? Was it the penis? Was it penis?
Peel open that vagina.
Yeah, peel is
Worm.
also.
A worm.
Worm was a
The
gross
worm is a
word.
bad word. Worm and peel within the
Yeah.
same sex talk.
I mean, it's what you do. You do peel it open, but just saying
Yeah,
peel,
that makes,
like,
makes it sound so
it's not
dry and
appealing.
stuck
I don't think you peel it.
You peel some of them.
Some-
Okay, you've been married for too long. I'm telling you, you definitely peel a couple. You know.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy with what I got. No peeling
No
involved. It's
peel.
more just mashing.
Yeah, but you're still pulling the worm out the fucking peel.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
More like
Fucking helicopter. it out.
more like mushing a sandwich into a Coke bottle. Just use your thumb and get it in there one piece at a time.
Oh my god.
So cramping.
Yeah, that's drunk sex is actually a lot like that. If you're if you're too drunk and you're like shouldn't be having sex, but you're like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like. Jamming a sandwich in a Coke bottle. You're like, just leave it in for a bit. It might warm up, you know.
Yeah.
Just leave it in and thrust into the thorax. Just like.
Yeah,
if
just
someone
kiss
from a
me
distance,
while we do this for 5 minutes and let's see if it warms up.
Just let me leave it in and kiss.
Yeah. You want to do the old fucking soft kisses? Baby? You want to do some soft kisses with me?
Baby, do you wanna fuck, or you just want me to leave it in and kiss?
Just let it stew.
Isn't that what
let it soften
Karma
inside
Sutra
you?
is? Yeah, isn't that what Karma Sutra is? Where you just have like a halfie for like 7 hours,
right.
and you just do soft kisses.
You leave it in and soften, yeah.
Yeah, you do aerobics while it's inside, and do soft kisses when you're face to face, when you can.
That's about it, yeah.
Like I was either just did a soft cum in you, or I pissed in your guts. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, gut piss? Do you think that they stopped to go use the bathroom, or they just gut piss?
They definitely just gut
Definitely
pissed.
gut piss.
Oh my god.
You're there all day. If you're there all day,
like,
Yeah, you'd have to.
it'd be rude to get up to go piss.
No matter how.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you gotta piss, you gotta piss. Even if you have a boner, like it doesn't stop. Like that doesn't stop the piss from like needing to happen.
No, it
You
makes
know.
its way through. It's just harder to do.
Listen, I've never gut pissed. I've never even considered it until I found out like 2 years ago that was a thing once with one of our friends.
Friend of the show.
Unnamed friend who may or may not listen to the show.
Might have a question later.
Might have a question later. Maybe
Maybe
might
not.
be Denzel from Washington.
Maybe
We don't
Denzel
know.
from
Could
Washington.
be.
Yeah.
Maybe
Cocksucker.
it's Scott from Foreman. Who knows?
Yeah, we never know. But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, and it's like I think about it. I would say weekly.
Oh, it's
Weekly
one of
for
the
sure.
funniest things.
Yeah, on average, a weekly. Might be 2 times this week and no times next week, but it's a weekly
Yeah,
average.
it's an average.
It's an average.
Think of it as 52 times a year.
minimum.
Minimum.
Leap year throws it all off, but yeah, 52
Oh,
times
for
a year
sure.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll double up in a day on a leap year for sure. Go 53 with it.
Yeah. 2 good belly
Now,
laughs.
what the hell does now? Let's get into the math of leap years. Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
I don't know, Jesus? I think it was him.
I think there's like,
Must
well, on one hand,
He started
there's
the
like
calendar.
someone that does the science that realizes like, hey, the Earth doesn't actually do 365 rotations in one calendar year. It does 363 and 3/4. So like the math isn't quite right. And it's like, okay, cool. Like let's
Yeah, it's
just do lots of math to like
65.129.
add a day versus like, how about we just do like all the math and like
In one
make
day.
a second slightly longer. If you made 1 second slightly longer, it wouldn't change the calendar. It would just make the day slightly longer. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Like if it's,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they could be doing that right now.
you
We
could do
never-
that right now. You could just
You
the
know.
same with this
Yeah.
bullshit daylight savings time. Like if you just made 1 second, it's actually
Yeah.
1.1 starting now. Like everyone just accept it. 1 second is 1.1 starting
what's-
now. We'd be back on
You want
course.
to know what we did for
Back on
fucking,
course.
For our daylight
Maybe,
savings
yeah.
time this time around, because it was the spring ahead one.
Oh,
I
fuck that
convinced the
one.
roommate
to
to
sleep in
we
the
changed
guest
our
room.
Clocks. We changed our clocks back Friday when we left for work in the morning,
Oh,
kind of thing.
Like
when we
Groundhog
came
Day.
I
back-
didn't know that happened until right now. When was that? I had no idea that
That
happened.
was like 2 weeks
Until
ago.
right
Weeks
now,
ago,
literally,
easy.
you said
Yeah.
that. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That already
we-
happened?
It's like, no
It was
wonder.
I don't
definitely
have a
2
clock.
weeks ago.
I don't have a clock, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
just got my phone.
The phones
So-
update
oh, yeah,
automatically.
it
You
was-
wouldn't even
phone did
notice.
it itself, right? But yeah, so
Yeah.
it was funny. It was just like got home
Can't
and
even
it's like
believe
it's
it.
already 7. Like what the fuck?
That's the way to do it though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know
But
it
yeah,
was a
gave me all
thing.
weekend to fucking like get my shit together. Like I feel like I was still all week
Was that
still.
just a Friday, like last, like couple days ago?
No, it was full on 2 weeks ago.
It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was like
Oh
the
my
first
God.
week of
It
March.
was the first week of
Been
March.
living in the past, baby.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know until like midday that Sunday when I noticed that like we have like a digital like bullshit clock in the kitchen that said it was like 3:00,
Oh, yeah.
and my phone says it's 4. I'm like, what the hell? And I realized then,
Yeah.
like I'd wasted an hour of my
That's-
Sunday just fucking around on my phone instead of like getting up and doing shit. I just did like a, but you know, Mike, like that's kind of cool that you're so off the grid. You have no fucking
Yeah.
clue even like it is March, by the way.
I knew that.
It's almost April.
I know. I know it's the 28th today. Too. I
Sure,
know
sure,
that.
sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
but-
is correct. It is the 28th.
It's also weird that like you could say I'm off the grid, but I also live in the fucking city.
Yeah.
You
On the
know,
grid,
like,
yeah.
I'm as close to the grid as you can get without being in the grid.
You're just not connected to anything. But you did get a new addition to the.
Yeah, I just don't care.
You got a new addition to the little roller coaster of vans you got going.
Oh my God, is it ever sweet? This is my number one van. Right?
Really, you're not
Wow.
filming from the van right
Yeah.
now, though.
No, we got gale force winds. We got rain. It's too loud, you know.
Yeah,
metal
yeah.
roof.
Metal
it's too
roof,
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This roof is fiberglass, right? In the van that I live in, like the tall one.
Sleeping
So
van.
It, you know, cuts down on it a little bit.
But this
Yeah.
new
And it's
van you
carpeted.
got,
It's carpeted inside.
the audience wants to know: did you have the dinky car as a child? That's the most important part for you, apparently.
Well, let me show you.
Maybe-
Tell me, bud. Did I?
Wow, that is the fucking van. That's the one. What a goddamn cock.
That's actually a Ford, but it's close enough. Close enough.
It's the same fucking van.
It's so
Same
funny.
color, same wide ass grill. It's fucking
Close enough.
coast
Close
to
enough.
coast.
It's not. If you look at it, you can tell it's not the same, but it's close enough.
Close
right?
enough. Does your new
To
one
a
have
layman.
all those windows in the back?
Okay, so the cool thing about this new van, well, there's a bunch of it, and I'm gonna get into details. And
Yeah,
bore you
I mean,
guys
let's
to
go
death.
there.
But- so let's go there. It's a 1-ton, which means that
Oh.
it's like a bigger, heavier. It's a heavier duty, fatter bitch, right? Like
Yeah.
2
it's,
tons when you're
all the
inside
other,
it.
It's like. Yeah, about 2 tons, you know,
two
give or
tons.
take 2 tons when I'm driving it. But good one, good diss, by the way.
Oh.
Not gonna let that one blow over. That was good.
Ooh.
But it's a 1-ton van. It's a 350, not a 250. Like you just don't see them very often. Like you see a lot of like F350 trucks, and you see a lot of Dodge Ram 3500s and Chevy 3500s of that era. You know, of the 90s, because it's a 91. It's the newest van, other than my what is it called? Astro van that I own, Winty. Other than Winty, which the doors never closed, and I got it for $500, and it lasted 3 years. It was great. But I actually still own that van too, by the way. It's at my buddy's house up north, full of shit, full of good shit, carpet and some fucking speakers and good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a 1-ton van. It's got a big engine. It's got a 360 engine. I thought it was a 440, but it's not. I kind of got duped on that, but it's all good.
He told you it was a 440. You just assumed, like a woman.
Well, he said he assumed, and then when I got there, I ran you can run the VIN to find out like what it is, and it wasn't. It was a 360.
Oh, wow.
So
What a piece of
What a
shit.
But it
piece
was-
of shit.
it was still worth the money. So, but anyways, yeah, it's a big old fucking beauty. It's got almost zero rust. Like it's not. It doesn't look like it rolled off the showroom, but it's pretty fucking close. It's a well-used van, but and he's just made it so sweet, dude. He's sweet in the
Been
pot
to a lot
so
of soccer
much. Like, he threw in-
practices.
Dude, this van was a one-owner van. Like this guy bought it in '91,
Sure.
and he only ran it in the summer. I guess his family.
Okay,
This is
these
a little
fucking
rapey. His
terms you're
family
just
owned
throwing
a-
out that we all are supposed to be up on. A one-owner
What
van,
van?
and he only ran it in the
Yeah, dude,
summer.
it's self-explanatory.
They are, but you're just throwing these
But-
fucking
You get
slangs out like I'm supposed to understand. Like this
one
inside
person has owned
fucking.
it. He only drove it in the summer.
He only ran
Whoa,
it.
Mike.
What the fuck don't you
Mike,
understand about
Mike,
that?
you're
Get
using
out of
too
your
much
art
slang.
fag world and get into the real world here, bud.
Get into the 2%er world.
The 2%.
Get into it. But okay, so let me break it down for you, RJ. One man has
Let me
owned
fucking
this
use my
van.
hand.
He drove it with his hands and his feet, not his teeth. Okay.
He only used it for the 4 months for the sunshine, the brightest.
The brightest. When high noon was truly high noon. Do you get it? Or is
After
that too
daylight
much
savings
gibberish?
time.
Yeah, exactly 3 months after daylight savings, he would start the van for the first time. So one owner van ran it in the summer. Get it or don't. I don't give a shit anymore. Okay. I mean, what part of that is hard to understand? I said 1 ton 350.
not hard to
You're just like,
understand.
yeah.
Well, that's all just like fucking, bro words that go over my head. But when you start throwing out one owner van and ran it in the summer, like this is just an acceptable speech pattern.
Okay, well, in my world. But anyway, it is significant, though, because it's rare. Because it's rare for any vehicle to only get driven in the summer, and it's rare for it to be 30 years old and only one person has owned it. Well, it's 2, but like the guy who I bought it from only had it for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, it was a one-owner van, ran in the summer for the first 27 years of its life.
How many
the
clicks
guy's
on
family
there?
had like a... Hey?
How many clicks?
The body's got 260. The engine's got like less than 100.
Wow.
Don't we all?
Wow.
Yeah. So pretty good. Pretty good. Well, it's true. It's fucking true.
My
brain's
chest-
doing better
my
than the body,
chest
I'll
has got
tell you
some
that
clicks
much.
on it too, baby.
Oh yeah. So it's the guy's family. The original owner had like a Camp Tanamakun kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I
Like a
do.
summer
I'm
camp
like
type
annoyed
thing?
that I know
It
what
totally
that
looks
is.
like that van.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does,
I've
right?
been to Camp Tanamakun, yeah.
Yeah, so he had like Camp Tanamakun, like in the family, and this was like the town runner,
Oh,
so
wow.
that means that they drove it to town, RJ.
Okay.
Okay, they drove it to town in the summers, one owner van.
Did you guys
up to 2018?
Did you guys also go to Camp Tanamakun? Like I haven't heard that word in 25 years.
I never went.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a hand job from Ashley Covey.
Nice.
At Camp Tanamakun.
I got almost sent home
Is that
for
a real
hanging out.
name or?
Pretty sweet. Yeah, that was her real name. Yeah.
I almost got sent home that week for hanging out in a girl's cabin. We're not cut from very much different cloth. They had it very segregated, which I think
seen
is
my
very
first
backwards.
moose, too.
In these days, it's very backwards to segregate a camp.
Very
But
backwards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah. I was supposed to go to like
think the world
archery
needs less
class.
segregation.
It was like archery day or some shit. I'm like, archery's fucking lame.
Yeah.
I'm not going. And me and like 3 of the dudes like went and hung out in the girls' cabin, and we're just like, sitting on beds and shit.
Ew.
And then like a
Yeah.
counselor comes kicking the
That
door
which
in,
was
like
hot,
looking.
which was so hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Sitting on the girl's bed.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Camp
Yeah.
Tanamakun,
Oh, yeah.
it was like boner
Smelling it.
time.
To this
buddy.
day.
Yeah.
To this day. Sitting on a girl's bed is just like, yeah, I've made it.
Oh my god.
I'm home free.
Like that's third base.
Yes, that's
in grade
the new
8.
third base.
Sitting on a girl's bed is third base.
What,
That's the
hold on
new-
a second though. Like what? How deep into the trip are we?
Like day 2.
2 days.
2
maybe?
days in,
Because
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, have you ever like
Yeah.
gone on like a camping trip or a cottage with women and they just like if they don't shower, it turns into
Well, yeah, I didn't shower that
Camp
entire
Tanamakun,
week.
you know?
Oh, I absolutely didn't shower that week. It was way too cold. It's like we
Every-
went in May.
everybody's just
The
It's
girls
way too
definitely-
yeah, I'm
fucking
just saying I
cold.
wouldn't want to be
Girls
sitting on
I'm
that
pretty
bed.
sure I didn't poo either because it was like I was like in grade 7 or some
I don't think I
shit.
shit all week.
And there's just like an outhouse way on the other side of camp. I'm like, I'll just hold it
Yeah.
or shit in the ocean. Or shit in the lake when I swim.
Yeah, I already do this enough at the cottage all summer. I'm not fucking doing
yeah,
it
I'm
here.
not pooing in an
You know, it's
outhouse in the
like-
middle of the... No. It's way
Wait
too
till I
cold.
get to some real plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but you just described almost exactly what happened. Where it was like it wasn't archery day, it was the fitness day, and I was like, I'm not doing this fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's all
fitness.
bullshit.
Like, how many chin-ups can you do?
Zero.
Yeah.
Not
How
gonna
fast
try.
can you run? Yeah, 0. I'm doing 0 across the board. I'm doing 0. I'm going to get my dick jacked off by Asher Kobe, okay? You know? And we went into her cabin, and like, there was
She's
no
not
other girls in
getting
the
day off,
cabin.
either, though.
Yeah, no. She got 0s across the board. Actually, I'll give her 10 across the board.
She's putting the work in. Don't get me wrong, yeah.
She's putting in the work, yeah.
Yeah,
How many
she put in the
bicep
work.
curls
She
can
definitely
Ashley
got-
COVID do?
Yeah, she's fitness expert. If you ask me. Yeah, that was great. But anyway, so this family owned at Camp Tanamacoon. This was the one owner van, ran in the summer, only a town runner. I think we're all caught up on this.
Yeah.
And Buddy, like, so it used to be a propane vehicle, so it ran on propane, not gasoline.
What?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
And it's pretty common for commercial vehicles, even though this is like low-key commercial vehicle.
Okay.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I
way,
mean,
way
it's
cheaper.
cheaper,
Even
but it also
today.
seems like super fucking dangerous. No?
No.
Okay. What do I know?
Not any more dangerous, no.
But you
I
can.
mean, I get what you would think. That.
Is it still cheaper?
course.
Like, can you just like rig all your vans to run
yeah,
on
it's still cheaper.
propane?
You can. You need, basically what it is like a thing that instead of a carburetor which sits on the engine to mix the air and the fuel, it's essentially an updated version of that which mixes the propane and air and shoves it down the engine, throw it to the engine.
I like that. I like a good shoving of a sandwich into a Coke bottle. I would love air shoved into my engine
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
There's a place
Yeah,
around the
essentially.
corner here that they advertise switching your cars
Propane
to propane.
conversion.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So to run it on propane, it's 89 cents a liter, and it hasn't gone up in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
That I can tell you.
That's wild.
So what do? You just
You know.
like pull up to the fucking Home Hardware and be like, "Yo, I need you to fill me up."
No, it's different. It's auto propane. It's the same thing, but it's classified differently. So it has to be pumped from like a pumping station.
But
so
does it-
So like Petro-Canadas are known for it.
Does it have to be though?
You know. No.
No, that's-
they make
that's the
things called
loophole.
cheater. They make things called cheater hoses, right?
Yeah.
They call them cheater hoses. It's like an aftermarket thing, and you get like a hose that just attaches from your connection, like the input on the vehicle to like a regular barbecue tank.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
can just have that bouncing around. In the back.
When I was in,
See, I didn't think you were allowed to fucking drive around with it in the same compartment.
No, you can. Well, that you can and you can. It's supposed to be secured, but.
I don't think.
I'll tell you right now, I have about 6 propane tanks in the back of my truck, and none of them are. I mean, they're fully secured, actually.
Are
Yeah,
they
they're-
just loose rolling?
Oh yeah, well I got them jammed up in there with like tarps and shit, you know, wood and tarps. Yeah.
Why do you need 6 propane tanks?
I live.
He lives on propane.
What do you? Okay.
How is he gonna
Okay.
play his
For me to explain this to
PlayStation
you,
without a...
it's like, why do you need running water? It's the same equivalent. Why do you need running water in your house? It's the same fucking thing, right?
Okay.
You need it to exist comfortably. That I actually have more than 6, but 6 is like the number I'm comfortable giving you. Okay? Because it's a lot more than 6, I'll tell you.
He's got to run his
Because
fucking
my
pizza
fridge
oven.
runs on propane, my stove runs on propane, my heater runs on propane, and eventually maybe my vans.
Are they like big barbecue ones, or are they little like Coleman?
Yeah, they're barbecue ones. I got no. The Coleman ones are fucking
Way too
rip
small.
off. I got like a. Yeah, they're way too small. I got like a 210. I got 210 pounders. They look like the barbecue ones, but they're like squished to half. I
Okay.
got 2
Oh,
of those.
like stubby ones.
And those are the I rock
chode.
those too. The
It's
chode.
a
I got the
chode.
chode. I rock those ones in the van that I'm in now because it's like space saving,
Yeah.
right? So I rock those. The winter time I'll usually bump it up to the barbecue ones because it lasts about 4 days as opposed to the 2. So, but no, I got mostly the barbecue ones, and I've been getting them for free. I just go by the propane station at night and grab them. You know, they're empty, but I'll grab them. Like people just drop them off there, like because they think that propane's gone bad or the tanks has gone bad, and I'll go and look, and it's like, oh, tank was manufactured 5 years ago, and it's like it's good for 5 more years.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes they're full of propane. You know, sometimes they are, and I just grab them. You know, use them and I drop them back off empty. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, yeah.
fair. I mean,
That's
if
fair.
people
Hustle,
are
baby.
dumb enough to leave their tanks out like
People
that.
are
they
fucking idiots. Like, if it's
it-
full of propane, use the goddamn propane. It doesn't go bad.
You dumb bitch.
No. Dumb bitch.
It's compressed gas. It's the same way as if it came out of the ground. It's compressed. Does that go
Yeah.
bad?
Gas can't go bad, baby.
Well, petrol can.
Can it?
Well, it's not compressed though.
Petrol, yeah. Well, it is gas. Olean.
Yeah, Yeah, Olean. You forgot the Olean, bud. Different kind of
the
gas.
whole word.
You don't call it propane gasoline.
I call it propane-a-lean.
Propane-a-lean.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's like, it's a fuel, right? Like it's a liquid.
It's a fuel, yeah. Well, that's how like people refer to gas as a fuel, because if like you're into diesel,
Yeah.
you refer to gas as a fuel too.
Isn't
because
propane
diesel's a fuel.
a fucking
I don't know, it's
liquid?
weird. Yeah, it's compressed into being a liquid, which is really weird to say. I don't get how it happens, but through compression, it like allows it to stay in its liquid form, and then it's like as it reaches atmospheric pressure, it turns into a gas.
Yeah.
It
makes
gets
sense.
cold.
Does
It's
it?
weird. It's like it's compressed into a liquid, and that keeps it at a stable temperature, which is minus 220. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
But you don't feel it. Like you don't feel that it's that temperature because it's compressed so much it doesn't need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's compressed it's weird how they do it, and then as it reaches atmospheric pressure, it turns into gas and goes back to that volatile state of 220 degrees, negative 220 degrees.
Yeah, like you can like, I want to say burn yourself, but you actually like freeze yourself with the fucking.
I do it all the time. I do it every time I switch my tank. I burn the shit out of my hand. It's a freeze burn. Yeah. Dude, literally every time I switch my tank, I'm like, I could wait 5 minutes and let it kind of like purge, or I could just do it now. And it's like, do it now, quick, burn the shit out of my hand every time.
Why don't you just get a glove?
Wear a glove, you little fucking bitch.
I don't want to ruin a good glove. I don't want to stink up a glove,
Use your hat.
That's fair, yeah.
Put your hat in your hand and do it.
I don't want to stink up my good hat,
Tell us more about propane.
It is pretty neat to think that you can run a vehicle off propane,
neat.
and being that it's like neat, and being that it's so cheap, it is like kind of a worthy thing to consider,
Well,
but
people have homes that run off of propane, right? Like you have that.
Yeah, my home runs off propane.
Yeah, I mean, like if actual like law-abiding.
No,
citizens.
yeah, it's super common up north. It's actually they burn diesel fuel and propane are like some of the most common uses for heat in a home up north. Like my buddy Jay, like his oven, water heater, like they just bought a home and they got like 1,000-pound tank in the yard, right? Like in the back side of the yard.
Yeah.
And so everything he's got out there runs off propane. You can get, like, my generator even runs off propane, so you can get household generators that run off it too, make your own power. And it's cheaper than being on the grid.
Everything's.
You can make that generator to fucking make your own propane to feed your tank, and then you never have to buy it again.
I think the auto systems kind of work that way. It's like a kind of a recovery element to it. So any of the propane that gets unburned kind of gets recycled back in. Like the gasoline, like newer gasoline systems have that too. It's called an EGR valve, where it kind of like allows some exhaust gas recirculation, it's called EGR, and it allows some of the unburnt fuels and hydrocarbons to go back in the engine, so it reduces emissions, but it also apparently helps gas mileage. From what I could tell, it just turns the inside of your engine black and gunky. So it's not really a good thing, if you ask me, for longevity, right?
Great for your
I'd rather
lungs.
piss it out in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, let it burn.
Yeah, just
I
fuck
don't
the
wanna
atmosphere.
Fuck my engine
Yeah.
up.
Fuck the atmosphere.
Fuck
Fuck
the
the
atmosphere.
atmosphere. I want to fuck my good engine.
Yeah. This is a one-owner van.
Fuck that.
Only what'd you say?
One van. Oh, I cut the EGR off.
Only
I
sent
cut
in the
EGR
summer.
off
What'd you
everything.
fucking call it? Only ran in the summer.
It's only ran in the summer there, buck. So, but I would totally consider converting to propane. The issue is like the initial cost is like probably around $1,000 to $1,500. Even if you were to do it yourself, you're looking at about $1,000. And then there's maintenance. Like when it needs maintenance, it's always more expensive, and it requires maintenance more often than a gasoline engine. And you can't just like run to Napa and get those parts. Like it's a special order thing. Your diaphragm goes out a little bit, the pressure is off a little bit, vehicle won't run. With gasoline, it's like you could run it off hairspray, dude.
Right.
You get a vehicle started off hairspray, and I've done it many times.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna sound super cutty.
Here we
too,
go.
Because it's like you drive around in a car full
Here
of
you go.
fucking gasoline, right? And
Yeah,
like,
baby.
It could easily blow up at any time. But there's
I sleep right next to my fill neck. Oh yeah, it could blow up at
You
any
lean
second.
on it when it gets
Something
too
about,
hot
like,
at night.
Driving around
Yeah,
with
you
like
bet.
a propane tank just seems like anything could jostle it and it will blow
No.
up. You know.
No.
It's compressed.
I know it's
Like,
not, it's
when have you ever even seen a propane tank blow up? Way less often than a gasoline
like
vehicle
every
being
James
on fire.
Bond.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
not
dude, that's
seen
Hollywood.
King of the
It's
Hill
cuck shit.
when Buckley died?
That's cartoon. That's cartoon. That's a Megalomart. Yeah.
Two solid examples.
Cartoon and Hollywood, not solid examples. You cucks.
No, you know, even as we're talking about, I remember seeing
Buckley
on,
dying
Real
is not a
TV
solid example.
Real TV, the one time this dude like
With Ahmad
put a propane
Rashad?
tank like in it, and yeah, with Ahmad Rashad, he
It was
like,
Ahmad
stuck
Rashad,
it
bud.
into, like in a
Real
rock,
TV.
and then like shot it from like 100 feet away, and it didn't blow up. It just like
Yeah.
looked like
It
it
sprayed. Yeah.
fire.
I mean, yeah.
What they do to get it to blow up is they use something called tannerite, which in and itself is it's kind of like a C4 type of thing. In and itself explodes. So as you hit the tannerite, you hit the jar of tannerite and the propane tank. The bullet hits it, the tannerite explodes, catches the propane tank, and that also explodes. So it's pretty remarkable when they do blow up.
It
But
is
you got to get
remarkable.
creative with
Yeah.
it. Like it's rare
Yeah.
to shoot one and have
Yeah.
it blow up. But I remember that Real TV specifically, where they were like, the whole like lead up to it was like they were prepping you to be like, it's gonna probably blow, and
Yeah.
then it doesn't. But it was so cool that it was like, why did you like fucking dupe me into believing when it was like it just shoots a fucking 40-foot high flame? It's like that's cool enough,
Right.
you know?
Remember on Real TV when they showed the video of that kid fucking jumping out of the plane and killing himself?
No.
No.
No. There was like I swear this was one where it was like I'm pretty sure it was in like Mexico.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And like
I believe
this
it.
like 10-year-old kid's dream.
Sure
was
it
to
was.
I believe
fucking
you
go
already.
Skydiving.
10 years old?
Yeah,
oh
like he
my
was like a
Lord.
child, and
Wow.
his parents were like, "Sure, go for it." And so like they let him go skydiving without like an instructor, like by himself. And they filmed the whole thing, and the kid just fucking
He didn't pull it at all?
just doesn't. Yeah, like he froze out of fear, I guess,
Nice.
or maybe passed out.
Oh my god, is it a footage from far away and you just see the dot? Is that all
Yeah,
it is?
pretty much, right? And then it's
I
like,
do
I
remember
don't
that.
think they
I think
show
I do
the
remember
actual impact.
Oh, you gotta pull away.
No, but
yeah,
you just
gotta
see it
cut
from a
it.
distance like this, and it's like,
Yeah.
no shoot, no shoot.
Yeah, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no
it's
shoot,
like,
oh shit, no shoot.
Even when I think Ahmad even says, he's like we got this video from the parents, and they said like they wanted everyone to see it so they know never to let their children do
Oh
things
my
like
God.
this. Like,
Everyone knows that already, you dumb
yeah,
bitch.
you dumb
Okay?
fucking idiot. Everybody knows not to let their kids jump out of
Everybody
airplanes.
fucking knows that. Yeah.
By
My
themselves.
parents barely let me go on a water slide by myself, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
yeah. Actually, no, my parents were the kind of parents that probably would let their 10-year-old go skydiving. They were those
Probably,
type,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
You don't need that parachute.
If we were rich.
Freedom Rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so anyways, back to the propane stuff.
Back to the van.
You know, to immortalize Buckley in this, you know, it is dangerous, but I would say it's not any more dangerous. It's equally dangerous. It's not without its disadvantages, but
I heard a hot rumor that there's talk they might bring back King of the Hill.
I mean,
I hope they do.
I've heard talk. And it's just like Bobby's Hank now.
I mean, it can't be bad. It's not going to be bad,
No. But I mean, what's her name? Isn't
especially if
gonna be
Mike
in it.
Judge. Oh, who gives a shit? We don't. I mean,
Oh,
you
that
can do
girl
all
that
shit.
died?
Like,
Yeah,
anyone
who
can
cares?
play that.
Yeah, yeah.
Luann.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone can
Lou
play
Allen?
Luann.
Llewellyn,
Luann,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't need her.
Yeah, Luann. Yeah, I mean anyone can play her. Like
See,
her
the
name
only-
was Brittany Murphy, I think was her
That's
name.
the one, yeah.
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 So yeah, the rumor I heard, I guess the like pitch story was like it's just like a sequel show, and it's like Bobby's the like dad, and he has a family, and like Hank would pop in every now and then, the same way like Cotton used to. But it's like I don't think
yeah.
Bobby's that interesting of a
God.
character. I don't want to watch a Bobby show. Like that guy's a little fucking dork. Like I want to watch
I
Hank.
think.
Like,
I
let's
think you're
watch
gonna
Hank
change
as a
your mind. I
grand-
think you're gonna change your mind, episode 2.
Yeah, I think Bobby was the best part of that.
Really?
I think you're gonna change your mind, episode 2, especially when Hank's like a fucking solid, like second-rate cast member. I think you're gonna change your tune.
Yeah.
And like old Boomhauer and old Dale.
Yeah,
old,
I want to
you
watch
know,
all those
whatever the
old
other
guys.
one
I don't
was.
want to watch Bobby as a fucking drama teacher.
That's fair.
I mean, I think you're gonna change your tune, buddy. I do. I think you'll watch it and you'll love it. And you'll thank me for it.
These goddamn fruit
And when you
pies.
grow up, you're gonna thank me for it. Yeah,
I like
fucking
Dale.
fruit pies.
Dale's good. I feel like every now and then
Oh,
I see like a nice Rusty Shackelford meme. And it
Oh
brings me
yeah,
back.
they're great.
Who was
Shackelford.
not Dale? Who was the other one? The
Bill Dotree?
Fucking Dotree.
Bill Dotree.
Bill
Bill
Dotree. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Bill
Bill Dozer.
Yeah, Bill Dozer. I was gonna say the sad, pathetic one. Then all I could think was Dotree. Bill Dotree.
Oh, fuck. What a terrible show.
Love that show. Love it. But I also love my Vans. Let's get back to that too. So
I want to know
got
more about this
van
transaction.
yesterday.
That's what I'm
You
concerned
guys,
with.
you guys keep trying to change the subject. So
Yeah,
it's
you
lovely.
thought
then
you were
fuck
gonna
the
get
van,
ripped.
right? Like I could talk all day. Okay, hold on. Let me summarize the van. It's got 4 pop-out windows. It's got a big engine. It's huge. It's in great shape. It runs strong. It looks cool. It'll fucking take you down. Okay?
Yeah.
This thing is badass.
Okay, now I got some questions. You're
But
in the
the
hot seat. You're in
transaction-
the hot seat. The transaction. You thought this was a too good to be true deal. They only wanted a couple $1,000.
I did. Yeah.
Is it too good to be true? Is there some like faults? Is there some cracks in the frame?
No, none of that. Nothing serious. I thought the guy was like a dummy at first,
Yeah.
like just talking with him. I was like, oh, this guy's dumb. He doesn't know what he has. It's too cheap to be what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was just an honest guy that wasn't dumb. He just didn't really know what he had. But he was just an honest, sincere guy. It turned out to be that was like, I just want to give someone a deal. Which
Right.
is so fucking rare and so fucking sweet, you know?
Yeah.
He's an old punk rocker. He's like tattooed to his fingernails, man. Like
okay.
fucking forehead tattoo.
Yeah.
Like just, his name's Mike. He was a fucking, and he's got a smoking hot wife. Like he was a fucking rad dude. And he was like, I just want to give someone a deal. So at first, I'm trying to message this guy for like a week. I'm like, I want to come see the van. I want to set up a time. I live like on the lower mainland. Like I live in the mainland. I want to come over to the island. I want to see it. And he just like refused to give me his phone number.
Yeah.
Like I was like, we could have this conversation. We could have a 5-minute conversation. Make a plan. I can come get it whenever it's convenient for both of us.
Right. Which
this
is
is like a week
whenever
on
it's
this. I'm, like,
convenient for
emailing
him, because you have nothing to do.
It's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Well, yeah, exactly. Essentially, yeah. So it turns out he's also moving, which is found out later. So like it makes sense that like his priority is not me or to sell this van.
But it should be.
Because he's
Get
also
that driveway
using the
open up.
Never a priority.
No, he's also using the van to move. Like he took all the seats out. He took all the seats out and was
It's a
fucking
moving
using it to move
van.
the van.
It's a moving van.
He was using
Only
it like that.
ran in
Yeah.
the summer and for moving.
And for moving one time. But
Any season.
so I again, like, you just don't know this, and like we were talking about Craigslist and Facebook and how fucking how it seems like pulling teeth sometimes when you're dealing with people, and it's like, you want to sell your thing. I'm trying to give you thousands of dollars. You want to sell your thing, and it's like you're making this so painful for me right now, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's hard to put yourself in their shoes, because when it is me and I'm trying to sell something, I'm like super on top of it. Someone messages, I'm messaging back. If they want it, they can come get it. Like, I'm not fucking beating around the bush. But he had a lot of shit going on, and I honestly don't think he wanted to sell it, because the whole time leading up to like the very last day, or like not even last day, yesterday, I'm like on the last bus to get to the ferry terminal.
Yeah.
And he's like, he even says in this, he said it the whole time, but he said in this text, like, if you don't want it, it's not a big deal.
Right.
Because I think he kind of wanted to keep the van.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
His wife just.
And
was
it wasn't like pressure
"We're
from
not
the wife
moving
or anything. Like,
again."
she was cool. She
Was
she
she?
probably knew more about that van than he did, believe it or not.
Oh,
Did
wow.
you get the wife's phone number?
Yeah.
Will you circle
No,
back
I didn't
around?
get the wife's phone number. I mean, if she was single,
I
I would
mean,
be all over that. in a
Even
fucking
she's not
heartbeat.
single, that doesn't deter you. You respect a marriage.
No, I'm not good enough.
Yeah,
I'm not
since-
good enough for that.
Good enough for that. Look
No
at my
chance.
fucking hat.
I'm not
Look
good
at this
enough for
fucking
that
hat.
woman.
I'm not going anywhere.
No fucking way. It's not about the hat. The hat makes me a little better, I would say, if anything. I'm getting closer to fucking smoking hot wife with this cool hat. But anyways, like, it was just kind of like painful for a week trying to work out the details. And then when he finally gave me his number and he realized that I was 1,000% committed, even though I said it from the jump, you know, that I was, he was like super rad. And we talked like fucking like every day, about for like an hour every day, just texting back and forth, getting the details, making plans. He's telling me about the van. And like everything he told me about the van was, he was completely upfront about everything. Every little issue, everything that he's done, the history that he knew of the van. And I honestly couldn't ask for any better the way this turned out. Like, this was the best interaction with, one of the best interactions with buying a vehicle, and a van specifically, that I've ever had.
I mean,
you know, it was just and he threw in a bunch of rad shit that's rare shit to find, like chrome, visor, fucking a spare 16-inch wheel with 8 lugs, which is pretty rare. It just, the wheels themselves are hard to come by, you know.
I mean, even just speaking to your usual Craigslist experiences, like you didn't need to pull up in front of their house in the middle of the night and throw garbage all over their lawn.
That was one time. That was one time, and that bitch fucking told me to drive 45 minutes so that she wouldn't leave the fucking table outside. You kidding me? You're getting garbage on your lawn, bitch. Okay? She's lucky I didn't climb up into that lawn and do a donut, okay? She's fucking lucky. Lucky I didn't shit on her front porch, that fucking bitch. She wasted an hour and a half of my day. Okay? 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. Fucking cunt.
So
just leave the fucking reading desk outside, you dumb bitch.
It was a fucking table with an engraved eagle on it, okay? Let's be fucking clear. It was the coolest table you ever seen in your life. Okay? It wasn't even engraved. It was inlaid. It was like the table was one wood, and then the eagle was a bunch of different other woods. It was so cool.
Oh, it was laminated.
It was like, this is going in the van.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It would really tie the van together.
We tied the van together, fucking bitch.
I think you should give her a second,
RJ.
a second, visit. Like, swing back a couple months later, and then throw a donut.
Swing back and break a window.
Throw a donut on that lawn now.
Throw a donut on it. Honestly, you know, nah. I'm not a psychopath. As much as it sounds like it sometimes, I'm not actually a psychopath, you know. Yeah. And she did apologize, and I said, fuck you anyways, right? Like, I told her to fuck herself. Like, she's like, oh, sorry, I was putting my kids down, I got so tired, I just fell asleep. And I was like, I don't give a fuck, you dumb bitch. Like, you wasted my fucking time. I don't care.
I'm not a psychopath,
I don't care about
you
your
dumb
fucking
bitch.
life. You tell me to drive out to get this fucking thing, and then you just don't even acknowledge that I'm coming? Yeah. And make me fucking sit there like an idiot? Well, fuck yourself. You know? If I had a knife, I would have popped your tires.
Not a psycho.
Not a psycho.
Not a psycho, bud. I'm not going back. You know?
A totally harmless crime that I'll do.
Listen, I'm a psycho in the moment. You know, I like to refer myself as a pit bull. Once I get a hold of you, I'm not letting go.
Yeah.
You know? But if you let me go do my own thing, I forget about
otherwise
you.
Great
know?
Pets.
Great
pets. When you rehabilitate them, they're awesome.
Great with children.
That's not the problem. It's the people who raise them.
It's all about who raises them, what environment. Okay?
Yeah.
Left to their own devices, they'll fuck you up.
Yeah. If there's a gun laying on the table, it's not going to shoot anybody.
A gun can't shoot itself.
No, exactly. You start poking that gun, you know, it might pop off.
Might pop at you. Fucking right.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, I'm a fucking gun. I'm a loaded 44,
a
baby.
Loaded 44 with a broken trigger.
High idle and a half cocked.
High idle, half cocked, loaded 44.
Safety's off. Safety's off for sure.
Safety's off. Oh, safety's not even on. Never been on. Never even got a safety with this thing.
First modification I did was take the safety off.
Civil War era.
That safety got taken off when I was, I would say realistically like 4. Wow. 4 years old. Yeah, that safety was taken off. Honestly, I was getting in shit for pre-kindergarten. I was getting in shit.
Pre-kindergarten.
I thought you were going to say because you got like fucked or something.
In pre-K?
Oh no. I mean, I might have suppressed it.
Yeah.
So far down that I don't remember, but nothing that I recall. I would have cried about it in a drunken state by now. I'm sure.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I've cried about a lot of things.
I've cried about a lot. Oh yeah. Last time we were partying, I cried, and you guys made fun of me.
Yeah,
I don't remember
was a
that.
thing. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't. I was told about it after the fact.
Yeah, well, whatever,
When
man.
did
It's
you
an emotional
cry?
song.
Let's fucking talk about the time you cried, you little F word.
Rory was playing Whoops IOD.
Oh,
we were all
yeah,
singing.
yeah.
It was a beautiful time.
It was
and I
beautiful.
cried, okay?
Yeah, it was a beautiful time.
And it wasn't the song, it was the moment, okay?
Yeah.
yeah.
Rory
Yeah.
was playing Kickstart My Heart by and I cried.
Yeah. We were playing Hell's Bells by AC/DC. Yeah.
Tears just streaming down my face.
Playing some Red Hot Chili
Hell's
Peppers.
Bells is a big part of my childhood. Yeah. Playing Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. He kept fucking up the intro. But when he got it, man, oh my god, the waterworks.
Tears.
Not a dry eye in the room.
Yeah. I'm a weeping gun is what you could call me. I'm a weeping gun.
There you go. Spraying
Yeah.
bullets and cum.
I was spraying bullets. Oh man, I sprayed so much cum yesterday too, just like all over the place, the whole fucking day.
The new
all
van?
day just leaking.
You gotta break the new
I was
van
just
in.
leaking.
Were you
All
just, like,
over the new van.
jerking off
Yeah,
on the
painted
ferry?
it. Dude, I was steady jerked. I was just constantly jelking all day, buddy. I joked for like 18 hours yesterday.
Gotta get your game.
Oh, you know what? That brings up a hot topic, Skyler. I had a friend of the show that I did not know listened to the show ask me yesterday, has your brother seen any improvement? I'm like, what are you talking about? And you're like, and she was like, is his dick bigger? And I was like, I haven't seen his fucking dick since I was 2. I have
don't
no idea
compare
what you're
dicks.
talking about.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, like the joking.
We haven't compared dick since we were 12, okay?
Oh yeah. No, Mike's probably seen my dick. and seen
Yeah,
it
but
like
it
that.
was such an off-guard
reason.
comment. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you talking about? Like, I don't know if his dick is
Dude,
bigger. What are you talking
I seen his butthole,
Yeah.
okay? I seen his fucking
But for the
butthole.
fans that do
Broad
follow
daylight,
this,
okay?
you know,
in sunlight.
in broad daylight. For the
Yeah,
the people
I
that
don't actually. Do
oh, you
that.
don't actually jelk 50 times a day.
I don't got time for that. I got a job.
I have a job. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't be joking for all.
You sold it as like a quick 50 pulls a day, and you're getting an inch
Yeah.
an inch a year.
Like honestly, when you think about it, right? It was like when I read it, and it was like you have to do this for like an hour every day, and it's like when you really then when you take a step back and think about it, it's like so I need to just pull on my dick for a whole hour at half mast, not coming.
Can't come.
When
no.
the fuck do I have time to do that?
Yeah. When can you come? That's
Yeah.
my question.
I don't, yeah.
Like-
Do you lose your gains if you come them out? Like I don't.
You,
fucking
you
know.
don't want to come out your gains.
You do.
You can't come your gains out.
coming out your gains. Oh my gains!
Oh, my gains. I had a good pump.
I got a headache coming on from that one.
All that
my
work for
Lord.
nothing.
Coming your gains out.
Like even like I don't know. Like you'd think too. It's
Yeah,
not
so
like
are
you're-
you bigger? Answer the question.
Yeah.
Answer the fucking
Are you
question.
bigger or
Did
what?
you come out your gains?
No. If
Yeah.
anything, I think I'm just getting bigger because I'm getting older and everything's starting to droop.
Oh.
And it's
I'm starting.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little bigger too. Yeah.
yeah. I think it just comes with age. You get your dad dick.
Yeah, I got it. I'm a little more. It's almost like there's just a little more blood there at all times. You know.
Yeah, pools.
You know what? Like, if I have to be
Yeah, I
honest,
used
I
to,
feel
like-
opposite. I feel like I'm turdling in.
Well, it's because you
Oh.
run, dude.
It might.
Everyone
Yeah,
knows when you
yeah.
run, your dick goes inside you.
Yeah, I think
it
is a
everyone
thing.
fucking knows that.
Runner's dick.
I got runner's
Yeah,
dick.
it's a thing.
You got runner's
Yeah.
dick. Yeah.
It pulls
No,
up.
me and your brother both have KFC dicks.
Yeah, oh my god. It's fucking greasy and has 10 different spices on it.
Oh yeah.
It's 11.
Plump
What
like-
fucking KFC
plump
do you
like
go
chicken.
to with 10?
Is it 11?
It's 11 herbs and spices. It's not 10.
Spices.
How dare you? 10.
How dare
That's
you?
Garbage.
You're
Don't
going to
do
fucking
that.
Dairy Queen with your goddamn 10 herbs and spices.
Yeah. What do you get that chicken charbroiled? You fucking loser.
They go crispy.
Yeah, I actually don't like the spicy at KFC. It's disgusting. I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah?
say.
No, I.
11's a good
I-
fucking amount of spice. You don't need fucking 13 KFC. Heads up.
No, you don't need 12 or 13. 11's good.
11's good.
11's good. But I'm not fucking with 10. I'm not fucking with 10 at all.
10 is like an extra chromosome on your chicken. Like, we don't want that. It doesn't sound, it's not a cell.
No, we don't want it. Well, it's
Am I
also
eating
like
Down
they
syndrome
spice
chicken?
underneath.
You're eating DS.
They spice underneath the breading.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
really?
Under the bread, under the
Yeah,
skin.
so if you take a bite out of it, you can see the it just doesn't. It's just not the same. It's not the same.
Speaking of that, we actually, me and the roommate, for our birthday the other day, got
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, roommate.
from the fans.
but we
from the fans.
we got, her parents gave us an air fryer.
Oh,
It's pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Very
we fucking
cool.
made French fries in it, like just like your McCain super fries.
it's just eating a garden
And they
salad.
It's just way better.
Yeah,
than
but
oven.
they were so good though. Like it's
Yeah.
like having a deep fryer.
But it's
Yeah,
air. It's
I-
healthy.
It's just like one tablespoon of oil kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
you're good.
Jesus.
And then the air cooks it.
Dude, that's
That
sweet.
is-
I would be fucking
Oh,
using
man,
it for
I
everything.
would.
Because you can justify it. It's not unhealthy.
It's not unhealthy.
No,
You know?
like it's pretty. I want to put my dick in it.
I mean, I'd put everything in. Put beefaroni
Yeah,
in it.
well, of course.
Have you tried
of course,
beefaroni
the first
in
thing
it?
you do. You know?
It's already got the herbs and spices on it.
Have you tried beefaroniing in it?
Can
No,
you?
No. I don't know. Just deep fry my beefaroni.
Oh my
I
god!
guess
Wait,
It's not
hold on.
deep fried. It's air fried.
Does it shoot every? Okay, you call it an air fryer. Is it like one of those things in the men's room? You know what I mean? Does it just pump air into it like it's like high?
Yeah, is it a
turbulence
Dyson?
It's
zone?
not like no. It's not one of those things that they put money in and then you go stand in.
Okay, that's what I'm picturing. That's
I don't
exactly
know.
what I'm picturing.
I don't know what it does at all. It just
Oh,
made my
it's
fries
magic.
delicious. Yeah, definitely.
I've
magic.
had fries
So
from
wait,
it.
but
It's
you
way
also
better than the
like
oven.
are not like as someone that had lived in your house for several months, you don't have a regular fryer, so you don't make homemade French fries. So is it just the
you
homemade
do the
French
oven,
fries, or
it's
is it
garbage.
because they're air fried that they're actually really good?
Ah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
question. Like we would just do them in the original air fryer called an oven.
Yeah, like laying a flat ass
Garbage,
Yeah,
pure
they're
garbage.
baked.
Pure garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, might as
they're
well be
baked
cooking
fries.
on a candle.
They're either burnt or droopy.
French
Yeah,
bakes.
there's no
Fuck
right.
that.
Like you can do them all right.
I
but you gotta
guess
keep
if
an
you,
eye
if
on
you
it.
like them soft in
No,
the
you
middle.
can't. No, you can't.
Yeah.
These
You
ones,
might as well
yeah.
put 10 spices on your chicken. Okay.
Yeah, waste your time. I don't care. But yeah, like I have no idea how it works. It just made my food delicious that one time we tried it, and it's what's nice is now it's like totally we can just like have like a handful of French fries with like any meal, and it's not like it also took like 3 minutes.
But I mean,
just like-
French fries are the gateway drug,
Yeah.
though. Like you're just gonna like get into like
Oh, yeah, no,
taco meat,
We're gonna get into some chicken
chicken
wings.
wings.
We're gonna get into, I don't
Oh,
know.
chicken
a
wings.
pierogi,
Oh my
a bag of
God,
pierogies
yes.
just thrown in there.
Oh, fried pierogies, yes.
Air fried
You can throw
pierogies,
anything, fucking craft
Oof.
dinner in there.
craft dinner,
Fucking fries and craft dinner, yeah.
yeah, craft dinner.
I mean, that is definitely gateway drug. You do some craft dinner al dente.
Oh, al
fucking Get some
dente.
cheese on there and slap her in the fryer.
Fucking put like ice cream in there or something.
You could a Mars bar.
That's
you could,
that's just
you
dumb,
basically
okay?
the
That's
next time you have a block party on that stupid street, like here's some like
Yeah.
air fried Mars bars, like bam.
Oh my god.
$4
It's
each.
I
like
don't think.
turn
See, I
it
don't think
out.
you can do traditional fried foods. That's so traditional. I don't think you can traditional fried ice cream foods and Mars bars in the air fryer because you need the batter and you need.
Do
the
you? You don't know,
all-encompassing,
bro.
Yeah.
You don't have an air fryer.
I do.
You don't
know
have a
can't.
propane
if
air
you
fryer.
put ice cream in that air fryer, you're gonna ruin
Put
that
some
air fryer.
ice cream in there
okay? I'm
tomorrow,
telling
bud.
you right
You need to test it.
Yeah, don't test
Put
it.
some air-
Or if you're gonna do, make sure it's still under warranty.
Put some ice cream in it.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to the air fryer. Someone put ice cream.
There's like a whole bunch of ice cream in here.
Get the receipt.
Yeah.
Ask them for the receipt first, and then put ice cream in it.
There you go. Okay. Now you're
I mean, we're just like, like dilly dallying around the obvious. Like, just put a stick of butter in that fucking air fryer.
I mean,
That's what
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
what
you
is-
want to eat.
can you use butter as the oil in the air fryer?
Whoa,
I don't
whoa,
know.
Inception.
Because that would be delicious.
I actually don't use the air fryer because I have a penis.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
You've never used a traditional one either.
Yeah,
The oven.
obviously.
Traditional,
Yeah,
conventional air
obviously,
fryer.
obviously.
Air fryer.
You don't want to come out all your
You know,
games.
the whole man dick thing going on.
The fucking roommate got tired of telling me what the difference between bake and broil was, so now she just does it all.
Oh, see, well, you're just an idiot. It's what it is. Yeah. Broil is top, bake is bottom. Everybody knows it.
But apparently the broil is like fucking like Auschwitz oven. Like it just cooks.
It's the top
But
burner.
it's the top
Burns it
burner.
from the
You want to
top.
give it a nice glisten at the end.
There's
Yeah.
no regulating it. The bottom burner you can regulate.
Oh, is that how it works? But doesn't heat rise? So how does it
Yes.
even work anyways?
Suck it. That's how it works, buddy. I'm not a fucking scientist, okay?
Well,
I'm
you
not an
explained
oven doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I
'cause
think it's
the
because
top,
with the
the
broil-
top fucking, like shelf on an oven is so close to that top
Closer.
broil
It's close.
that you
Yeah,
like.
exactly.
I'll put my piece of fish on the second level, bake it for 20 minutes, and then throw it on broil for like 4 minutes at the end to just give it a nice little
Oh, that's
crisp.
risky.
Yeah.
Even 4 minutes on broil, that is
Yeah,
risky.
that's
bud.
rare.
Oh, I want to
Oh,
stink the
man.
house up, bud. My roommate hates me.
I mean, 4 minutes on broil, you could cook a
Oh
whole
yeah, I
fucking
want it.
cow.
I want it
4
fucking
minutes on broil.
crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it snapped.
Yeah,
to
this
it.
whole let's cook our shit rare. Like, who the fuck are you?
No.
Fucking,
Yeah.
are you a Viking? You a psychopath?
Psychopath.
I want it
Japanese?
burnt black.
Yeah, I
buddy.
want to chew on it. I want to earn this
I
meal.
want to burn that shit.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to. I want to earn it. I want to taste blood. Fucking cook it good.
See, I'm
Cook
not
it good and don't cook it at all. Fucking
not a-
faggots.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm not a sushi guy because I like my food cooked. And the other day we got the roommate was like, "I'm getting sushi. I'm
Nice.
gonna get you some stuff on the menu."
If
that
you
might
bring
like."
sushi into my van, that is it. You're never
I'm
leaving.
gonna order
I'm gonna
sushi
bury
tonight.
you.
But either way,
I'm
so
gonna
she
bury you.
just got me these little beef skewers that I ate, and she's like, "See, you like sushi.
You
And it's
do like sushi.
This isn't.
That's
not
not
this is
sushi,
not
though.
sushi.
That's a
Sushi,
that's a
this is
shish
beef
kebab.
skewer.
Yeah.
This is, this is just cooked meat.
This isn't sushi. This is Greek food.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they have cows in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
Wagyu, buddy. Wagyu.
Whoa. You're way.
Wagyu.
Whoa, RJ, why are you a
I
heart?
don't know. I just hit a
See
button.
Did you see that? Oh, I think it's this.
I hit a button. I hit react button.
It's definitely this fucking heart.
I'm gonna hit.
button.
Yeah.
Is it that one? Oh my god, we're getting hardy. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We're fucking. It's like a slot machine. Okay, let's time it. You ready? 1,
2,
2, 3. Oh shit!
I'm
I
sorry.
fucked up. Oh, it was close. Close enough. Close
Last
enough.
one to hit it.
Yeah.
All right. Do we got a question? This
No,
week?
we ate them all up. Let's
Oh,
leave it
okay, good.
anonymous. We
Oh,
don't want to know who's pissed in a woman before. Like that's really that's a sex crime.
I forgot about that.
Okay, that's fair. It was definitely Denzel.
It was
from
definitely
Washington.
Denzel from
Who
Washington.
gut pissed the woman?
But let's give a shout out to the Bike Thieves for their intro and outro. You can catch their new album Leaking on Stomp Records. Those guys are fucking rad. And we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for tuning in this week. We are Pretty Much Experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again everybody. Tune in next week. We are Pretty Much Experts, and we love you, I guess.